how's it going?
I'm Jason.
I'm Peter.
And we're PJ Party Comedy.
Ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba.
And this is the Orange is the New Black 38 thing. What do we call it?
38 things to do while you're waiting for the theme song to end on orangeisthenewblack.com.
It was a really long
it was a really...
I feel like the title for the video was as long
as the video. Yeah.
The video itself.
Yep.
This is our Talkback, so we're going to watch it, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yep, I remember I was still setting up the props. When
You're still making crap.
Yep, we're still making crap and labeling it.
Longer than
You were probably forgetting her name, right?
I was.
Sunita. No, it's not. It's with the TH.
While waiting for the Orange is the New Black theme
It took me like 20 minutes to figure out the right fonts for those.
Oh, really? Yeah. I was about to say, yeah, the fonts are good.
And actually, the only reason the white works as well as it does, the G-Train never comes.
Also, do you want to say what's... Because you can't see it in the video.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, it's going by so fast.
I know. Oh,
and that's you. That's your appearance.
That's me as the draft. Oh, we did not think this through.
This is going by so fast.
That
was fun that we just like threw crap on her. Let's just make notes of things.
That's supposed to say congratulations.
Question your sexuality.
That sun has a tiny Buddha on it.
There's the Buddha on the sign. The disco ball
up top. Disco ball almost cracked Sunita in the head.
It broke the first time. Yeah. We're going to talk through these things again.
Oh my gosh. Yep, that's a book you
that was clearly sped up because you were like, this is...
Yeah, that's a...
Oh, that was blood.
That was
I think that's hilarious. Also, he pins it to her hair.
I know.
Which was accidental.
So,
and I never noticed it fell off. We get one blink of midnight. You can't even tell that it says midnight on it.
No.
That was like a whole thing instead of just a blinks midnight. Explosion!
Until the release of Orange is the New Black Season 3.
And then that was...
Binge watch the first two
seasons
of Orange.
That was a history of the world up to 1990.
1997 was when it ended.
That's when people stopped buying.
You don't feel like watching anymore?
Yeah.
In that case,
wow, this happened. I want to talk through a lot more things in this, but the video's done. Great. Yeah, that was our video.
Yep.
And
a damn good one.
Great. So things that you remember from that freaking video.
So was that an actual printout of the Andromeda or
the Andromeda string? No, that's actually not a... No, the map?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, so the map was actually a map of the Appalachian Trail.
So I was talking about the star, though.
Centaurus A.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, that is actually a shot of Centaurus A from the Hubble telescope. So we fought so hard for jokes or little things that happened in here that just didn't happen. We couldn't get to see the Buddha on the Achieve Nirvana sign.
Right.
Because it's behind, but there's actually like a little Buddha on there.
Yeah.
That's you in that giraffe mask.
Yeah, that is me in that giraffe mask.
Which is like right behind us.
It's something I've held on to for like 2 years. I got it at a sketch show I was acting in, and they were going to throw them out, and I was like, no, I'll take them.
No, I need
them. And then 2 years later, it finally paid off.
The clock was kind of cool. The way it blinked midnight, we didn't get to see it.
We put a lot of thought into how to make it blink.
Specifically blink midnight right then.
Yeah.
Because you can't just just unplug it and plug it in, because as you shoot, it's
12:01.
Clicks time through. So it was then plugged into a power strip.
Yep.
You held onto the thing the whole time, and then Mark, who played the Call Your Mom. No. Underneath his there was a station of props set up on each side. And underneath his station was the power strip and had a foot stomp. And so on, End of Time, he hit the foot stomp just as you put it up, so it blinked once midnight.
Yeah.
Right.
I know, that was a lot of thought.
For something that didn't even get seen.
That didn't even get seen, but that's just how seriously we take our jokes.
It's the wizard costume that shows up in everything.
Yeah, everything we've done has a wizard in it.
Lindsay is wearing her hat backwards.
Is she?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
There's actual lights. I thought I don't need to draw big colored circle lights on every side.
Yeah.
Because this one's going to be in the back.
Yeah.
That's what she's wearing.
Yep. She had to literally dive into the robot costume to put it on.
Set up on its side.
She had about 5 seconds to put on a robot costume.
I don't know.
She jumped in it. Put on the hat.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
the blood looked better than I was hoping that it would.
Yeah, it looked like real blood. I was like, oh my god, Jason, who did you kill? Who did you get this blood from?
I was a little sad because we could only do it once. This was seriously this was one take.
One take rehearsed over about 4 hours.
We practiced and practiced and practiced it, but the things that required messing things up, like the throwing of the flour, the eating of the food,
the bagel or the cake, and the blood.
Clearly, the blood, the explosion.
Oh, the explosion
of time, the confetti explosion thing.
Mm-hmm. The scribbling out of the Buddha.
The scribbling out of the Buddha. None of that was done until the one take that we took it. But so the blood was in a giant mixing bowl that I made that day. And I basically was like, all right, Mark, I want you to try and just slosh this on everyone. And he was like, all right.
Yep.
And so we did it. And it went up.
And then
it must have just got a little bit on the robot.
I know. It would have been nice if she was just drenched her hair in blood.
I was hoping to cover Sunita in
I know. That disco ball, man. That disco ball.
I'm glad that you let me do that. I didn't even talk to you about that. When I was buying props, I was like, we need something for New Year's.
Right.
I was like, of course, a ball drops.
Yeah.
And then
then it literally dropped.
Shoot, that's right.
It almost caved in her skull. Thankfully, you assumed that might happen, so you didn't have her standing directly underneath it. But there was a minute where...
So, the ball was rigged, it was a ball, and then we just, we tied just a regular piece of rope, and then I screwed a hook into the ceiling of the room, and then it was held on a string, and then Mark, from his side, lowered the string, so the ball lowered, and we had it all timed out so it would just fall into frame.
Yeah.
And, I mean, this is my apartment, the ceilings aren't built for, commercial filming.
Yeah, no, they aren't.
So I guess after doing the ball over and over and over and practicing over and over and pulling on it, she was just standing there, and then the hook disengaged from the ceiling and the ball, and it's it's pretty heavy. It's a good 8 to 10 pounds.
That would have been a definite concussion.
It just went.
It was from the top, a couple feet up.
She looked at me what just happened? And I was like,
You're 5-minute break, everybody.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. It's 5-minute break, let's solve this, and, let's hope... Oh, by the way, there's a thing that could fall on you,
by the way, you might get brutally
don't
injured.
stand on it.
But she's a pro. She was willing to have blood poured all over her.
I mean, you do.
You do what you do. We're all.
I mean, this is so we did Doormen. Yeah. This is the first post-Doormen video.
Yeah.
And
Doormen is our web series that we...
Right, which will be coming out. Oh, yeah, that's right. This actually airs before Doormen comes out. Yep. The web series coming out in October. Am I going to have to make blood for every video?
Yes, you will. You're getting better at it.
Thank you.
You're getting better at it.
This one was actually washable blood. Yeah. It was mostly red dish soap. Yeah. It was 90% dish soap.
I'm glad we didn't throw out that tarp, because we're definitely going to need to use it again.
It was fun writing it.
It was fun writing it. We wrote it all in all in about a week. The original draft was totally...
It went in a completely different direction.
It took this weird sidebar where it was all about going to an alien planet and getting married to an alien.
That's right.
Meeting alien in-laws and trying to struggle to make small talk with them.
And then inadvertently offending them.
Yeah.
So it
actually got really crazy.
It got weird. On the migration to Centaurus A, on that string tangent or whatever, the first draft actually had Sunita going to an alien planet, meeting another alien, falling in love with the alien.
The best part is what was it? The Sputnik or something? Some
oh my gosh!
Long lost satellite ends up killing her alien husband. She decides to destroy Earth.
The first draft was so weird.
She ends up Sunita's character. She ends up dying.
Sunita.
Yeah.
Oh, she does. She ends up dying.
Well, there's a running joke about how she really likes playing Wonderwall and can't play anything else on the guitar. And that comes back later because she goes back to Earth outside of where in England? She crash lands outside of a pub in
Bristol.
Bristol.
Or Brisbane.
Brisbane, I think it was Brisbane. And then she hears that some sort of British open mic, somebody playing Wonderwall.
So weird.
And then she's just like, oh, I do love humanity. But then she slips on a cobblestone, cracks her head open, wizard brings her back to life.
She's a zombie.
And, oh yeah, she's a zombie.
For a while. Or he returns her.
And then we were like, oh, we're on thing number 60.
And yeah, it turned out to be like a 10-minute sketch. Like this.
Yeah. Also, Jason, how would we have shown any of those things?
I don't know.
How would we have shown her slipping on a cobblestone?
Well, that's why we have second drafts.
I know.
We cut out like 90% of the first draft to make this happen. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
If you guys have other questions that we didn't answer, also this went super fast, so we may have missed many things.
Probably.
But yeah, if you have questions, leave them in the comments below. We can answer.
Comment, and subscribe.
Those things. Do those things. But yeah, questions about the video, comments below.
About us.
Questions at us.
What's our deal?
As usual, you know the drill. Like, comment,
subscribe, tweet,
tweet,
smoke signal,
Insta.
yell outside of your window like people did in the 30s.
Use a tin can with a string attached to your friend.
Yeah, and be like, hey, it's not a funny video.
See the video.
What?
Can you see the video?
What's
I know
that?
I could like. It's on the internet. I'm not using that to communicate with you, but I'm using this thing.
And then somebody will garble up the message like telephone. And
Speaking of garble up the message, Morse code it to us.
Oh yeah, Morse code it to us. Yep. Or just have your friend Morse. Just
Write a code.
Write a code. Yeah, write a computer code.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah, I think we probably sufficiently run out of things to say.
Or yeah. Do we just turn it off? Or?
Yeah.
You still have headphones
Do it
hanging from your body.
Yep.
Alright.
I like how quickly that ran out, Steve. We were just like, well.
And we're done.